Hello. Hello, everyone. This is Matt. Got a newfound respect for anyone that goes live at the minute. It's terrifying. How's everyone doing? You okay? Let's have a look at these comments. Hello. Hello, everyone. Okay, so this is my first live stream. Hence the nerves. Hope you're all well. Just thought I'd, paint along for an hour and see if you wanted the desk buddy to join. Hope I'm finished in an hour. Hopefully. Who knows? Hope this is all right on YouTube and on Facebook. Let me know if you can't hear me properly. Plan was to have music in the background. You'll probably barely hear it. Just figuring out how to do all this stuff. I haven't even had a chance to check if it's working on YouTube, so let me know if you're watching on YouTube. But let me know if you're watching in the Facebook group. My collectors, my lovely collectors, hello. Yeah, so I thought it'd be nice and easy today and paint Mount Everest. Yikes. I do like a challenge. Nice little 16-inch by 20-inch canvas today. My favorite canvas size. Look at that. I think I'll start with some black gypsum. So yeah, I wasn't sure what time to go live with this. If anyone's watching from America, hello. I've got some Facebook users. I think you have to give them permission to say your name, I think, on Facebook. Or maybe I do. I'm not sure. But now it just says Facebook user, so forgive me for just calling you Facebook user at the minute. But hiya and hi to the person from County Durham on a big cleanup after having a new kitchen installed and full rewire. What a mess. Well, you can do it one step at a time. One step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time. Remember, strong like mountain. That's right. Facebook user. Maybe I have to try something. I don't know. Maybe say your name if you want to say your name. Wherever you wonder. You who watching while I'm working. Haha. Well done on going live. Well, thank you. I'm so nervous. It's the first time I've ever gone live. Usually on my coffee breaks and stuff, I edit it because I'm full of ums and ahs, and I get distracted by birds flying past the window and stuff. No, but this is the first time I've gone live. It's gone okay so far, isn't it? Hope you're getting your stuff sorted. Wanderers, I've just realized Wherever We Wander. Yes, that's the YouTube, isn't it? Yeah, go and subscribe to Wherever We Wander on YouTube. I need some inspiration from you for hills and landscapes and mountain scenes. I wonder if you've ever wandered in Mount Everest. I bet you have. Can you hear the music, or should I turn it up? I don't even know what to do. Okay. That's quite nice. Rewiring the kitchen. Mr. or Mrs. Facebook user. My goodness. I think you should have a cup of tea or a coffee. Fix it up later. Turn the electric off as well. My goodness. I don't know if you just want me to shut up. Just relax. And me with this black gesso. I love this black gesso. It dries super fast, so it's good for foreground stuff. Acrylic paint, see? Get quite a lot of snooty and snobby comments from other artists. That's what the art world's like, though. It's weird. Everyone's so snooty and snobby. If you paint a Bob Ross style picture, everyone's snooty and snobby about that. If you're in a Bob Ross group and suddenly decide one day they want to paint a different kind of picture, everybody's snooty and snotty about that. That's strange. I think I'm the only one that appreciates all art. Just appreciate creativity, I think. Is anyone painting today? Can you paint along? This might become something else in future. It might become like a paint along rather than a work along. Could buy canvases, the ones that I'm using, and then we can paint together if you like. I wasn't sure if anyone wanted to do that or not. There we go. Finished. Modern art. Isn't that beautiful? Got my foreground down. That comes the messy part. Wasn't sure as well whether to put the music on the on StreamYard or playing through the speakers as well. You'll have to let me know if that sounds okay. This one's just playing through speakers, so it might sound a bit tinny. I'd love to visit base camp in Mount Everest. Couldn't have a clue. Well, sure you could. I believe in you. Looks easy. It's not big at all. Can I paint your garden fence later on? What color? What color? I wonder if I have to press something, because all I'm getting at the minute is Facebook users. Do I have to give permissions or something? Someone will have to tell me. I've got no idea what I'm doing on Facebook and YouTube. Don't recognize anyone. You have to give me clues as to who you are. Garden fence. What could that be? Call me Dino. There's a very elite amount of people that call me Dino. Right. Messy part. Liquid white. I get this stuff everywhere. During this, I'll probably turn around the camera and have white paint all over my nose and face, forehead, and leg. But it's fun. This stuff is magic. Mr. Bob Ross used to call this stuff magic white. A few people call it magic white too. It's not just Bob Ross. Mr. Bill Alexander, who taught Bob Ross. Magic white. He's one of my favorites. No one ever talks about him. He's a cool guy. Very passionate. You watch him on YouTube. Says you're an almighty creator. Almighty creator! It's very cool. Sorry, I keep on forgetting this is supposed to be a chill out thing. Absolutely. Oh, what to paint? What to paint? Shall we go clear sky? Shall we go blue sky? Shall we go cloudy? Sunset. Thinking which blue? I wonder if everyone's like in shock because they can see that I'm actually painting in real time. A few people think that that's my actual speed. They see me on coffee breaks and stuff. My time lapses. You're a really quick painter. Like it's sped up, dude. You want some of my lid? There it is. Okay. Now, this is what I was talking about before. Snooty Snotty Pot. So a lot of Bob Ross style wet on wet painters. So you've got to cover the whole canvas in liquid white first. And you can't possibly do it any other way because Bob Ross didn't, so you're not allowed to, which is crazy. Don't really like being told what to do, so I tend to do things my way. So I'm going to just paint the sky in wet on wet style, and the rest I want it to look bold and strong like mountain. And can't really do that. Well, you can, but you have to use a lot of paint. You have to use liquid clear and stuff. But I prefer, I find easier to use acrylic paint as underlay and then paint over it with oil paint. So we'll do the sky first then. We're already 10 minutes in. Painted nothing on the canvas for you to look at. I'm usually quicker. Alright. Let's go blue. Prussian blue. My nemesis. Gets everywhere. That's good. Oh yes. See already I feel I've made the right decision. Oh yes. You can do crisscrosses like everyone always does. You can just angle your hand like I do. Someone said they've never seen someone paint in my style before. I don't know whether to take it as a compliment or not. The way I hold the brush and everything, and the fact that I don't do crisscrosses like this, like everyone else, I sort of go over. It's weird. It's like I'm telling the canvas who's boss. Don't mess. I am almighty. Kind of. Sometimes. I don't worry too much about brush strokes. I like brush strokes. I like when you look up close to a paint and see a brush bristle or a nice little stroke. Find it charming, endearing. Yes, no, mighty fine. How's that look? Look okay? Going to be editing later for my coffee breaks. Coffee break, 3 years of coffee breaks. I've been doing it tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? 156 weeks. I never missed one. That's nuts. I'm going to start calling myself Mr. Consistency. Probably just jinx myself on this one. Yes. See, doing it this style, it kind of creates your own clouds. You don't have to go back and look titanium white and make your own clouds and stuff. You've already got like swirls and beats in the sky. That's the liquid white work. Smart. All right. That's fine. It's weird. My habit is to turn to the phone that's usually recording and stop it. So I've got 3-minute bursts so I can edit it together. So I turn there to go, okay, stop. But I don't have to because I'm live with y'all. What is this? Wherever we wander, hello. Nice to stick to your own style and not follow the trend and norm. You're a great art. That's very kind. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Very kind. Yeah, I do like my own style. I like the fact that I can just change it up as well. So sometimes when I'm painting film scenes, I don't know, it's not really suited to wet on wet sort of, I don't know, 70s style look. Sometimes it's a more modern look, more contemporary, and I need to go, okay, I need some depth to this image. Look at me. Baby oil and toilet roll. Stuff costs a fortune. Gotta be careful of those spirits. I use baby oil instead. I'm still tough. It's just, you know, gentler. All right. Acrylic Mountain. Everest. Does anyone know the other mountains around Everest? I've got no idea. Someone help me out. I feel kind of sorry for this mountain and this mountain. They get no attention. Everest gets all the attention. I'm sure I'm supposed to know that. I think I would conquer them in order. Start with the small one first. Small. It's like a mile tall. How old my brush is. I use such cheap brushes. That came through with a magazine or something. Don't trust these folks. Don't trust these folks that tell you have to spend £100 on a paintbrush. That's rubbish. I hate that. I hate when people pretend that other people can't access it. Of course you can. Oof. Beauty of this stuff, the acrylic stuff, I think it was like £3 for all these tubes of paint, is it just dries so quickly. And then you can go over it with that almighty oil paint once it's dry. With oil paint, it takes about, I don't know, like a week, 2 weeks, up to a month, like to dry. It doesn't take long to settle, black holes settle. You can like send artwork out while it's settled if you pack it well. But it takes a long time to dry, fully dry, like dry to the touch. And what that means is that when you come to paint over stuff and change colors and put yellows on greens and things like that, often make mud, especially if you don't like thin the paint down first. It can be quite complicated. So I find a nice little shortcut is just use acrylic. Nice and watery acrylic as well. Some of my paintings are closer to watercolors than they are acrylic or oil. Now, let's talk about perspective. So I have stuff in the foreground very dark, just to give it that depth. When you go further back, you add white to it, make it lighter, because it's in the distance, more hazy. Makes sense. If you just look out in the distance now, stuff that's far away, it's got like a bluey, white tone to it. Like that, yeah. In fact, just like that. All these half a mountains I'm painting. I don't think, what the hell is he doing? You know, I still haven't checked if it's on YouTube. I hope this is on YouTube. Am I supposed to press something? I have no idea. I have no idea. This can be a little test run anyway. It's fine. I'm going to watch this back and be like, I can't hear a word I'm saying. I can't hear a thing. I can't hear the music. I can't hear my voice. I can't see anything. It'll be exciting to watch back later. Only I've ever seen the back of my own head. Missed it. Great thing about this stage of the painting, the block it in stage, especially when you paint mountains, is you can leave little dots and dashes anyway. It's all good because that can just be the that can just be the snow. Little dots in the canvas. You can fix anything you want. There we go. I think I'll make this clouds. I did see a picture like this somewhere when I was scrolling through Google. I was looking for Mount Everest pictures and I did see something like this. I hope it's not too close to it, so I have to get in touch with the photographer and be like, sorry. I want someone might own Mount Everest or something. I own wind. I want that again. Now this one's in the foreground. Mr. Everest. In the foreground. Not too bothered about this side because it's going to be snowy and light. I know you all think I'm nuts, saying it's going to be light and then painting it black. This is the underlay though, it's fine. Mountain's got to have a base. What the hell is this music? You know water? Water is Geordie for water. I like that song. Oh, should I cover the top? I never know whether to do this. Calm down. Yeah. That'll do. Everything has its place. Kind of. Wait. I'm having lunch. I'm so hungry. You can help me. Thank you, Andy. Andy's awesome. I made Andy. What a guy. I can hear you. Is that my cat? Is my cat on YouTube? My cat's outside. That's great. Thank you. We're okay on Facebook. We're okay on YouTube. Now, acrylic. Look at that. It's still wet. You see? So that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here. There's going to be a person here. Is it a fella? Is it a guy? Is it an alien? Is it a cat? I don't know. I'll paint them yellow. I'm going to conquer a mountain. Heroic pose. That's just one side. Don't be scared. I'm thinking the light's coming from this side, this one. So this side of the person will be all dark and black. Legs, your legs. Inside of the arm. I get confused sometimes about where to put shadows. The back. Does that look? Does that look anything like a person? Oh, that's okay. We want the focus to be on our old pal Everest. He's kind of dominating the picture anyway, so. At least we're halfway through and barely even started. That's crazy. Hey. All right, Darren. Mr. Mountain Man. Well, hello there. How are you? I hope you're well. Do we need clouds, do you think? Who thinks I should put clouds in? I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll leave the clouds. What do you think? Just finished work. Early finish, Captain. Nice. To the PlayStation. PS4 time already? Oh, PS5, sorry. Still haven't got a PS5. I'm waiting for a killer game. I haven't seen a killer game yet. A good game, like a game that I have to play. I've bought PlayStations ever since PS1. But this one, I'm not sure. That is, unless Sony's watching this, in which case, I love the PlayStation 5. You should definitely buy one. Sponsorship available. You have to go be a dad. Go roar at Leo. There are worse ways to spend your afternoon. Okay. It's going to get crazy. We're going to go in with some titanium white. You're not allowed to call it titanium white. You have to call it titanium white. I don't have to. This is nice. Yes. Where should we go today? Let's start at the back. Look at me. Nice and flat. Just that. Magic. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? And the pressure as well. Hello, hello. Score. I do love my palette knife. When the palette knife scrapes, the snow breaks. I've got no idea what to do tomorrow for the coffee break as well. Whether it's a film scene or a landscape picture. I could just put this on, but that wouldn't be very nice, would it? I've already seen it. If I do a film scene, I wasn't sure what to do. I like to paint my own stuff in between commissions sometimes. So if you've seen a good film lately, let me know, and I'll give it a go. Maybe not this week. A film that you want to see painted. Don't worry, you don't have to buy it or anything if I paint it. I'm not one of these people that's like, well, now you give me money. But if you just wanted to see a scene painted of a certain film, or if there's a film that's important to you, I'd like to know what it would look like if I painted it, let me know. I do have a fair few commissions, so I'm working through them as well. But like I said, I do like to add my own stuff in every now and then. How's he looking? Wow, looking epic. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Let's put this one in the back. Let's just chill out for 2 minutes and listen to this, shall we? It's beautiful. I just really like that song. It's nice. What the hell is this? Kindly and Lazily? What a show. It's looking okay. difficult with the shading. Never know if you're going too far with the shading. Sometimes I just like to leave this like dark if it's like if the lighting is supposed to be more dramatic. Like if the sun's clearly shining from this angle, this would probably be dark. It's like a shaded white. We could add some blue to the snow. The snow is in shape. All right. That's another nice song. These are some of the tunes that I use on my coffee breaks from Epidemic Sound. Rather lovely. Paint that picture when Ali be listening. Yes, I am the greatest. Is that the Phantom Punch? Is that the Phantom Punch? Yeah, that would be good. For sure. Should we add some? Yeah. I'm gonna put some clouds in, I think. Not in the sky. Put some clouds at the base of the mountain. Because he's huge. Maybe he's above the clouds. Got to think about these things when you paint pictures. Your art has to say something. Gets on my goat. Some artists are like, I get that people are saying it's easy to do, but don't confuse easy with meaningless. You know, your painting has to have a meaning as well. I feel. And whereas it's nice to be able to like just paint whatever you want and it looks like a giraffe. That was funny, but it also should have meaning as well. There should be meaning behind it. That's the fun in art. That's what it's all about. Standing in front of it and wondering what the artist was thinking when they were doing it. Thinking, why did they go live and paint Mount Everest? Just using some of this excess paint to create some clouds. Just dry paint. Dry titanium white. Mixing in with these shades. Makes it darker. Which gives the clouds depth. You can do the highlights later. Don't worry about that. We'll also paint over this dude as well, but I'll be able to see him behind the clouds, and I'll paint over him right at the end. He'll be the last piece of the puzzle, I think. I might use an old coffee break as well. I've got a few paintings ready to just post. So if I do run out of time today, I can just... I've got a few that I've already done. I can show you. A few cool nostalgia ones. Oh, by the way, this Wednesday work-along is brought to you by Truffle Shuffle. The good folks at Truffle Shuffle. They've extended the promotion, the Scenescapeshop promotion, till the end of the month. Very kind of them. Head on over to www.truffleshuffle.co.uk, and at checkout you can get 10% off your order if you use the code SCENE10. SCENE10 at checkout and get 10% off your order. Very cool t-shirts, nostalgia ranges, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, superheroes, all the cool stuff that I pinned. Which is why I was over the moon to be working with them. But yeah, head on over to Truffle Shuffle. Very cool, very kind folks over there. Show them some love. Order some stuff for yourself, a few treats. Maybe even for Christmas. Someone was going Christmas shopping last week. I was talking to. I was like, "Are you mad? It's like August." Saying that, I can't believe it's August. I refuse to believe it's August. Can someone tell February through to April if we've got to show up? Voila. So, this has just been pushed out as well. I just advertised it on Patreon and on my Facebook collectors page. I didn't put it on general Facebook. I'm not ready for that yet. Scary. So we're all friends here, my lovely collectors. Thank you very much for taking up the offer of the free print. Appreciate it. Let me know in the comments which one you chose. Whether it was the first range or the second range. Second range is going well. First range is all locked up. Using them for things like charities and schools and stuff. And they're still available on Etsy and stuff if you do want one, but not at the cheap price, at the free art price. But yeah, if anyone's watching on YouTube and they're like, what the hell is he talking about? That's okay. It's Scenescapeshopart.com where you can get a free art print. You just cover the postage and packing, and I take care of the printing of it and the little quote cards and stuff and things that you get with it. You also get access to my Facebook group, which is what this is being shown on now, as well as YouTube. Ooh, the collectors, by the way, on Facebook, the competition, this month's competition ends tonight. So have a look on the page if you haven't already. Just like the post, that's all you have to do. Just so I know that you're interested in the prize. The prize is an A4 signed version of this picture. So I hope it turns out well. Otherwise, people are going to be like, I don't want that. But yeah, just head on over, like the comment, and you'll be on the wheel. I'll probably spin the wheel on tomorrow's coffee break, I think. We'll see. Might be a separate post. Gotta be careful with this clouds. Oh. Don't cover the guy. I have no way of checking the YouTube. Sorry if I'm missing anyone. I may have said anything. This probably isn't coming up on camera. I'm just doing cloud cover. It's just white on white. Like, this is entertaining, Dean. Thanks for inviting me along to your white pin on a white canvas. This is awesome. Yeah. My cat, Skitsy, has been so well behaved. Before this started, she was like jumping up and stuff, and I was thinking, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be a maniac. This is just chilling out next door. Probably watching on YouTube. Voila. It's okay. I'm going over the guy, but it's okay. Don't panic. I have a plan. Don't worry, that wasn't the plan. Highlight. I like to be quite sporadic in my highlights. The sun hits things in very curious ways. Sometimes it lingers, sometimes it skims, sometimes it misses. Voila. How are we looking? Looking all right? Strength and honor, great prince. Strength and honor. Love that. Strength and honor. Guy I used to work with, Gary, a friend of mine, he was awesome. That's what he always used to say, strength and honor. And he was a projectionist at the time. He was section head of screens. I used to work in a cinema. He was section head of screens. And when I first started, I genuinely thought that he just owned the place because he's just one of those cool dudes that just owns his space, you know. Such a cool guy. So friendly. So generous. And when I used to tidy up on screens and stuff, I used to like try really hard because I thought Gary might be watching from the porthole, the projections porthole. So I'm like, oh, make sure I don't miss a wrapper or something because I want to impress Gary. I think he's still working at cinema's section head of the cinema. Everybody looks up to Gary. Oh, and also he got, when he ordered his prints, he got the first of the next range, the third mountain endurance range. So I've just realized that that's you. Because you got Anna. That's right. Sorry. It just said Facebook user. Hello, Gary. I've just realized because the first print of the third range is Honor. So, yeah, that's you, Gary. Hello, Gary. Singing your praises to your face. Oh, yeah, maybe I can post that tomorrow on Coffee Break. Honor. That was a nice print. Okay. How was that? It looks okay. I'm gonna pop my dry paintbrush here at the top of these. There's gonna be grass on the top of this little dirty peak, and that sap green won't show up on black very well. So we'll lay it with titanium white first. And then we go over it, see? That's what we do. All right. All I need, sap green. Finish. 10 minutes left. Can be done. May not be able to see this. I'll post a picture of it later in the collectors group so you can see. Looks better as an original if you want to buy the original. This will be available later on my Etsy store. For £160. But collectors, remember, you get a discount. Well, you get 20% off, so you get, what's that, £32 off? Some fast maths right there, isn't it? So use your code got? And you got the print. Okay, get this guy. I've just realised I've scratched my nose after I had paint on my hand. I'm not going to turn back to the camera. You see I'm covered in paint. My wind down tune's starting. Fantastic print. Thank you. Resilience. Oh, I love resilience. Resilience. If you see a resilience print, have I got a print of resilience? I don't know this, but resilience. Resilience was my least popular print of the range, but that's okay because it's resilient. And resilience is there. I don't know if you can see with the glare. See resilience? It's ready black. This here, you see on your print that you've got, it's like a hole that's pulled away. Maybe on a glacier or something that's pulled away from this sort of mountain, sort of land mass. It's pulled away from it and it's apart from it. But it's okay because it's got resilience. So it's still afloat. So there's meaning behind your artwork that you've got. Okay. You're still afloat. You're resilient. You got this. I quite like resilience. It's a print. I like to talk about all my prints. There's meaning behind all of them. When I first sent my print of Belief off, which is that one. That's Belief, which was my most popular one of the first mountain endurance range. Someone complained that it was out of focus, and I was like, it's painted out of focus. I painted it blurry because belief isn't actual. It's believed. So it's not strict and straight. It's blurry, and it can be seen if you squint. And we're like, oh. Right. Little meanings behind all my paintings. Of course there is. I think I'm just sitting up here painting willy-nilly. There's thought in every stroke, folks. What the hell is this? Yeah. Oh, this is a cool tune. Should have started with this. I should wear my sunglasses. Oh. All right. I'm gonna paint over the guy, or the girl, or the alien, whatever it is. And this one's done. Gotta be careful. It's not oil paint. Fantastic friend. I have blessed and proud too. Oh, lovely. I love proud. That rainbow. That rainbow. Took me a while to paint that rainbow. I practiced with the rainbow that you've got on that Pride picture. On that card and stuff. Couldn't get it to look like it wasn't painted by an 8-year-old. It was so difficult. It's like, how do people paint rainbows? I ended up just using this brush. And I literally had like red, yellow, orange, blue in a line on my palette and just scraped down it and then just went. And then I was like, oh, it worked. And I was like, I gotta do the reflection now. Oh. Reflection took a bit longer. It's a nice one though. Try it. Which one do you have? Blessed. Blessed. Uh, Blessed. Yeah. My next range, I think I might do Northern Lights because Blessed is the most popular of the second range and the most popular of the first range as well. So people seem to like Northern Lights a lot. So yeah, who knows? The third range, it's got Honor in it, but I might make them all at night maybe, and more people might resonate. I'd love to see the Northern Lights. Has anyone seen the Northern Lights in person? I'd love to see. It's one of those things that's like, oh well, that's clearly magic then, but everyone just says, yeah, that doesn't happen. But then you think, how does it happen? Why does it happen? What's going on? Because of charges in the atmosphere? It does the what now? It's one of those things that just happens, and everyone just is super cool with it. But no one's like, can we talk about how the sky's on fire? This is just about done. What should I call this painting? I'm hopeless at naming my paintings. It takes me longer to name the painting than it does to paint the painting. I often have an idea in my head when I start. So obviously I want it to have meaning, like I said before, but when it comes to actually nailing on the picture and defining what it stands for, that's tough. Because it means something different to other people, you know? And when you name it, that might take that meaning away. A lot of responsibility. Oh, a bit of a hash of that. Little by little. How's he looking? The clouds in there, isn't there? Should we break some of these clouds up? Maybe. Bit of black. There we go. If the sun's shining from upright, there will be shadows as well. Just like so. Just like so. There we go. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. Is this looking suitably Everest? Oops. There we go. Oh, time to sign. My favorite part. Let's go for a white signature. As if it's 1 o'clock already. Back to work we go after this. Nearly at the weekend. 2 more full days to go. Of course, it doesn't mean a thing when you work on the weekend, does it? Go. How's he look? Everest. What should we call it? Conquerable, maybe. Conquerable? To conquer. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Let's have a look. What we got over here? Hello, hello, hello. Maybe I should play my outro. I have the same outro every time I do a coffee break. It's nice and relaxing. And cue it up. Let's see if I can. And then you folks can get back to work. There we go. Oh, thank you. Incredible. Ah, loved it. Thank you. I love it too. Very funny. This is the music I usually outro to on my coffee breaks. 3 years of coffee breaks celebrating tomorrow. Be sure to head on over to YouTube if you're on Facebook at the minute. Be sure to stick on YouTube at the minute and subscribe to my channel where you can see me painting coffee breaks every week on Thursdays. This work-along will be every 2 weeks, and every other week will be Treat Yourself Tuesday. Treat Yourself, where I'll just show a few paintings and just tell you a little bit about them. And if you want to buy one, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. We'll just chill out with a cuppa or something, and I'll just talk about my paintings for an hour or so. That'll be on Tuesday. Treat Yourself Tuesday, and then Work-Along Wednesdays as well. But Coffee Break Thursdays is every week. It's confusing. But yeah, that will be tomorrow's will be the 3-year anniversary of Coffee Break. So be sure to catch that. And that's it. This is your painting. I hope you like it. It's called, well, its working title is Conquerable. Much like going live. Being live on YouTube and Facebook. Very much conquerable. There we go. Pretty mountain though. I like it. Okay. Thank you very much. I will love you and leave you with just this nice little tune to encourage you to breathe for a couple of minutes and just relax. Thanks, everyone.